In this presentation, you will learn about the marginalization of scheduled tribes. The term scheduled tribes first appeared in the Constitution of India. Article 366, Part 25 defines scheduled tribes as such tribes or tribal communities or parts of or groups within such tribes or tribal communities as are deemed under Article 342 to be scheduled tribes for the purpose of this Constitution. The scheduled tribes, much like the scheduled castes, face structural discrimination within Indian society. Scheduled tribes are a product of marginalization based on ethnicity and have been subjected to historical injustice. Some of the problems faced by the scheduled tribes are as follows. Loss of control over natural resources. Traditionally, the tribals have enjoyed almost absolute rights of ownership and management over natural resources. Resources such as land, forests, wildlife, water, soil, fish, etc. have been communally owned. With the advent of industrialization in India and the discovery of minerals and other resources in tribal inhabited areas, the tribal control has given way to state control of the regions, leading to constant conflict between the two groups. Lack of education. Although there is a direct connection between greater participation in the development process and education, tribals are inhibited from taking advantage of education due to several factors. These factors include tribal superstitions, prejudices, abject poverty, semi-settled or unsettled way of life, lack of interest, alien language and subjects taught at school, and lack of facilities in tribal areas all contribute to lack of education. Displacement and rehabilitation. Most infrastructure and development projects center around tribal inhabited lands. Acquisition of land by the government for the projects have led to large-scale displacement of tribal population, especially in regions of Chota Nagpur, Orissa, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh. This has led to a feeling of alienation and hopelessness among the tribes. Problems of health and nutrition. Tribals face health-related problems due to economic backwardness and insecure livelihood. This leads to the problem of malnutrition, high infant mortality rate, low levels of life expectancy both for the young mother and the child. Gender issues. The environmental degradation and destruction of forests led to a rapidly shrinking resource base. This has direct bearing on women's well-being since women are responsible for household tasks like arranging for fodder, fuel, and water. The opening of tribal regions to industrial and commercial exploitation has exposed men and women to the ruthless operations of the market economy. Erosion of identity. Tribal institutions, norms, and way of life are coming in direct conflict with modern institutions. This can lead to apprehensions about the preservation of tribal identity. Tribal dialects and languages are becoming extinct, and this is leading to the erosion of tribal identity. Thank you for watching the presentation.